Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Block Bull right back now, bringing you the latest episode 2 of the channel. Now today we're going to cover the charts as always, so we'll be looking at the popular cryptos, for example like XDC, XRP. We may have a look at some other early movers as well, namely coins like Velo and Gala as well, which we're also in. We're in VRA as well, but let's see if we've got time for those particular cryptos. However, I just want to show you guys where we're currently standing now. So, show the price of A with the market cap of B. So, XDC being A, XRP being B. XRP at the all-time high. That is a 285x to XDC, which is absolutely remarkable in my eyes. These are the two crypto coins that I will be looking to rotate in the near future. If you guys are already subscribed to the channel, you will know that we are looking to run up some of these early sort of movers before we do rotate to these two bags. Hence why I've done two crypto plans on the XRP and the XDC network as well. You can get a 10% discount on both of those if you do add both of those to your basket. It will be automatically applied. If you need the link is down below in the description, guys. So yeah, be sure to get that. So yeah, we're looking really good. XDC again, massively undervalued. Now I'm going to come over to some of the ISO tokens as well. ISO tokens will be running the new quantum financial system. So that is the triple X. So you got XRP, XDC, and XLM, which will predominantly be used for retail and wholesale CBDCs. Cross-border payments, etc. Obviously, you've got tokens like XDC as well that can do a little bit more just because of the smart contract functionality. Not that you can't do it on XRP or XLM, but with the trade finance gap, which is 5.2 trillion, obviously XDC is looking to fill that as well. So XDC, in my view, is probably the number one pick. Now, it's ironic that we say that because you can see here over on CoinMarketCap, if we actually filter through the top performance over the current week, you can see XDC is at the bottom of the shortlist. It's only moved 16%. Only 16% increase on the weekly, which is literally lagging behind all these. Even XRP, which is frustrating to all at best of times, is up 35%. Now, I'm into Gala and some other sort of cryptos as well. So this is where we're looking to try and get ahead of XRP or XDC. It doesn't really matter. So whichever one's lagging the furthest behind, whether it be XDC or XRP, we'll be looking into rotating any profits that we do make into the lowest gainers. So far, we're looking to rotate into XDC. And in my view, it's more preferable to rotate into XDC just because the market cap is much lower, so it doesn't take as much capital to actually move the market in our favor, because I do believe towards the end of the year, especially going into January, both XDC and XRP will move fairly simultaneously, and Quant is also strongly linked with XDC, strong affiliation because they are running the show when it comes to the R3 corridor, which does account for a lot of large institutional banks worldwide. So XDC and Quant are both rotational coins in my view, because they're still lagging. XRP not so much. Again, I still want to be part of that euphoria as well when XRP does take off. And we do have more data on XRP charts as well, just because we've had a couple cycles now. We're in our third sort of Bitcoin cycle, which exactly what the plan is all about, guys. So this is why the XRP plan is more accurate. However, I do believe there will be more gains with XDC. Now, you can see we've got Quant here today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Quant, which is at the end of the apex. So we have got going, as you can see, on the gains over on CoinMarketCap. However, we are trailing massively. So that is good news in my opinion. I don't hold any Quant at this particular time, but this is a rotational coin I am strongly looking at now. However, we are looking for cryptos like Gala, the early movers, Dogecoin, Gala, Velo, Stronghold. There's many coins out there. Most altcoins, okay, are moving. Even Bitcoin's doing really well on the weekly. As you know, we've been taking out all-time highs around that sort of $89,000 mark. However, today I'm on the monthly time frame as opposed to the weekly, which I tend to look at. So you can see here on the monthly, should I say, we are running into resistance. On the daily and the weekly, we have actually broken up to the upside here. So I believe this month, this is what I'm looking for, price action, Gala. I know there's been Obviously, that discussion with Gala that we're now running at approximately 39 billion tokens in circulation, as opposed to the 2021 highs where we had 7 billion. So it's almost like I think it's like 5x, just more, a little bit more than 5x. Circulating supply has gone up. However, I'm still looking to get up to this 2024 high, which was set back in March. So if we get up there, just shy of like 7 cents, 7-8 cent would be fantastic. And I have discussed with you guys yesterday in yesterday's video that I'll probably looking, not necessarily, I'll probably try and run some of it up. But again, I am skeptical now just because of the circulating supply and that increase. Okay, so certainly around 7-8 cent. I'll be looking at even rotating bags out of Gala. So we'll see what's moved and what hasn't moved come the end of the month, guys. So again, we'll be reassessing. That's why it's important to subscribe to the channel, because I'll keep you guys up to date to the best of my ability. Okay, so still looking really, really good. Now, if we just filter through here, this is just a 24-hour change. Now, XRP. Wow, XRP is up at 70 cents, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see here, again, if we drag over here, this is the sort of range which has been playing out ever since July of 23. So this would be a significant break of structure. Now, I'm just going to clean this chart up a little bit, guys. Just, again, we're on the monthly, so this was all put in on the weekly. So you can see here, and let's just clone this line here. Look at this down here. I would say all the way back here, since April of 23 last year, we've been in this consolidation range. So we've been consolidating between around that sort of 70 cent range and 47. So if XRP does tend to fluctuate massively, so we are pretty much running into resistance now. If we close above 70 cent this month, it could be on like Donkey Kong for XRP. But again, guys, I am still expecting strong rejection here. Yes, we can wick through, and we have discussed sort of interim highs back here as well. You can see these monthly highs up at around 159. So if we do sort of get around that sort of 159 mark, I'll probably be looking at selling my XRP bag. I know I've got rotational bags to go into XRP, but I have got a big bag of XRP already, so I don't miss the boat for whatever reason. Because in previous cycles, we were looking at 32 to 35 weeks after halving, but I think on this occasion, it'll be 36 weeks when we get the breakout beginning of January. I still stand by that. Historically as well, we have also seen the low going for XRP around the anywhere between the 9th and the 16th of December. So that is still to come, ladies and gentlemen. So whether or not we get a fake out, we could have a massive pump and dump. So let's just have a look at the TA here. So we could look at taking out this high here. So we could go as high as this sort of 160 mark, and then we could come back down. So that is still a probability. Again, this is trading and investing. I don't know what is going to happen in the interim. All I know is when the bottom will be, which is the 9th to the 16th. So that's the low of XRP price action post US elections. So I don't know what the price is going to do in terms of fractals. Okay, so I just know the low for XRP will be between the 9th and the 16th of December. Okay, so you could be looking at running these other coins up and then rotating into XRP. Or if these two coins are still lagging, for example, like XDC and Quant, I'd be strongly looking at those as options to rotate your bags into. However, certainly after the 19th and 16th of December, you're pretty much going to be all in if you are looking to rotate your bags into XRP rather than, XDC and Quant. So obviously we'll be running up, guys. Again, I'm not putting this into any sort of general perspective, guys. I'm just literally showing you the direction we're going to be moving in. So don't be thinking, oh, yeah, he's put it at $19. That's where we're going. No. All the price targets are in the plans. All the interim dates as well. Like I said, the low is 19th to the 16th of December. Then after that, we will look at getting moving from January onwards. The first week of January, I would say the 6th of January to be specific. 2 weeks prior to Donald Trump's inauguration. So that is XRP. Let's just have a look at XDC as well. XDC doing really well. I say really well. It's lagging in comparison to other cryptos. It isn't doing so well. However, we're still up 16%, which is a decent return for XDC because it's been very frustrating. But you can see these monthly candles down here. It does look as if XDC is breaking out And we are currently trading above that yellow horizontal line here. So the next sort of station, in my opinion, is all the way up here where you get this sort of August high. So in the interim, I would be looking at getting up to about 6 cent, which is about a 2x. Obviously, we've got wicks up there as well, around 9.5 cent. So those are two sort of checkpoints that have areas of interest, obviously, where supply and demand is at the moment. Let's just have a look. We've done XRP. We've had a look at Gala, haven't we? Gala looking obviously to get up to that 7-8 cent range. Let's have a look at, let's see what else is going on. Velo as well, because Velo's been doing really well. Velo is at this sort of convergence as well, where you've got this yellow horizontal line coming into play with acting as support. So it's almost like there's a pressure cooker coming into play here. So I do expect an explosion to the upside into this green order block around sort of 4.5 cent, I would say. So that's a decent size gain for November. I do believe this move could happen this month. So you're looking at around 190 to, I don't know, probably higher. You could take it up to about 240, 245% return. That's what I'd be looking for Velo to do in the month of November. Then December, we could see a little bit consolidation, or if we were extremely lucky, we could see at Velo looking and taking a crack at sort of these all-time highs, especially where these green candles are coming in here. So there's obviously volume and rejection. So there's some sort of, you could see a 20x, to be fair, on Velo by the end of the year. So Velo is a strong pick. VRA as well, very, very similar. You can see the sort of gains we're expecting here. Again, it's only 230% to this first trend line that we've drawn in here. So that'll be the new resistance where we was acting as support for so long. So again, 230 is on the cards, and I'd probably say as early as this month. So VRA, Veracity, very strong crypto token in my view in terms of gains. If you are looking for those gains in the interim before we do rotate our bag. So this is where we are now, guys. We are looking really, really good. Bitcoin, should I say, has exceeded my fractal. Let's just go over to the daily as well, where the fractals were actually drawn in. You can see here, fractal right here, the blue line, and obviously the Elliott wave. So you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave before an ABC correction. So that is where Bitcoin is. It's literally pinpoint accuracy. I have had to alter this very, very slightly. Obviously, the blue fractal doesn't account for wicks or anything like that. Just mainly the closes. So that's where we are now, guys. So I do expect Bitcoin to roll over. Whether that affects the alts, I'm not so sure, because I believe at this sort of point now, from this sort of day forward up until the 25th, this is where we'll get a rotation with the Bitcoin dominance. So the Bitcoin dominance will come down, and whether or not the alts want to begin to start pumping now in the correct direction, that's what I'd expect anyway for alts to do, to start decoupling or front running Bitcoin, whereas Bitcoin's obviously been leading the alts. Bitcoin will probably dip. We'll probably have a stall out of alts, and then from 25th of November, we'll see that sort of third wave for Bitcoin, and that is when altcoins really, really start to run wild up until the sort of end of the year, and obviously continuation into 2025 as well, guys. So yeah, going to wrap it up there, guys. If you need a plan, make sure you click on the link down below in the description. Make sure you do have a plan, because you're 30 times more likely to achieve your goals if you have a plan. That is backed up by a Harvard study. So anyway, guys, take it easy. I've been the Block Bull, over and out.